The solar system is a single term that includes 8 planets and their moons in orbit around the Sun. Smaller bodies such as comets, asteroids, and meteoroids are also included in the solar system. Our solar system is younger than many other stars. The Sun is a very bright, luminous, and stable star situated in the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. The Sun is the center of our solar system, but it is not the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system is a collection of planets orbiting a star, the Sun. The Sun is gravitationally bound to a massive collection of other stars. A galaxy is a vast number, many billions, of star systems held together by the force of gravity. The Sun is one of millions of stars in our galaxy, the Milky Way. This spiral galaxy is approximately 100,000 light-years in diameter and is the nearest galaxy to Earth. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy that includes our solar system. It has billions of stars, including our Sun. The distance one object travels to revolve around another is called orbital distance. The time taken by one object to completely orbit around the other object is called orbital duration. The history of our solar system is a complex tale that spans billions of years, beginning with the formation of the universe itself. According to NASA exploration, approximately 4.5 billion years ago, the solar system was formed from a dense cloud of interstellar dust and gas known as a nebula. Gravity collapsed the material in on itself as it began to spin, forming the Sun in the center of the nebula. The cloud's collapse was possibly caused by the shock wave of a nearby exploding star, a supernova, which formed a solar nebula. Later, the planets were born from clouds of gas and dust that orbited a new star. Our solar system contains a central star, the Sun, and other planets and objects revolve around the Sun. 8 heavenly planets orbit the Sun elliptically, in the following order from the center of the Sun: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The inner 4 planets close to the Sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are smaller and mainly formed of metals and rocks with high density. The 4 outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are more giant and mostly made of gases with low density. They are colder than the inner 4 planets, with icy rings. The shape of the orbits of the planets around the Sun is elliptical. All the planets in our solar system orbit on the same flat surface plane. Pluto and many more heavenly bodies also orbit the Sun in different orbits, which are not considered part of the solar system. Pluto is known as a dwarf planet. Here are a few further key events about our solar system. The universe began approximately 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang, an event that created space, time, and all fundamental particles. In the outcome, hydrogen and helium were formed, which are the primary building blocks for stars and galaxies. Around 4.6 billion years ago, our solar system began to take shape from a giant molecular cloud composed mainly of hydrogen and helium, along with traces of heavier elements produced in earlier generations of stars. This cloud was likely influenced by shock waves from nearby supernovae, causing it to collapse under its gravity. As the solar nebula collapsed, it formed a rotating disk with most material concentrated at its center. Over about 100,000 years, this central mass became dense and hot enough to ignite nuclear fusion processes, causing the birth of our Sun. The Sun gathered mass for about 50 million years following its formation until it reached a stable state as a main sequence star. While the Sun was forming, dust particles in the surrounding protoplanetary disk began to collide and stick together through a process known as accretion. Within a few million years, these particles coalesced into larger bodies called planetesimals. In the inner part of this disk, where temperatures were higher, rocky planets like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars formed primarily from metals and silicates. Numerous space missions have greatly enhanced our understanding of our solar system. These missions have provided data on planetary atmospheres, surfaces, moons, asteroids, comets, and more recently, exoplanets beyond our solar system. In the next lesson, we will talk about 8 planets. Thanks for watching.